click record here and put this up online so kids can see what's going on. And I'm just going to broadcast this to the kids that are in the room too. So we should kind of see what's going on right now. Okay, so here's what I would like you to try to do. And I'm going to give you a little extra time just to finish any kitchen modeling that you need to complete. Alright, so you should at this point have like base cabinets in place, wall cabinets. Some of you are probably moving on to the kitchen countertop. Alright, all of the content and resources for that stuff like are in the YouTube demos that I provided to you. So just like placing cabinets in and components into your project, you got the first 20-minute YouTube video. The second one, modeling a kitchen countertop, that's 14 minutes. All right, I run you through the whole process of building a countertop using your model in place component tools. All right, so that stuff is all in there for you. The last little thing that I would like to do, and Ms. Zajac, could you just close the door to the hallway so we don't have the woodshop noises going in the background? And if you guys could just pay attention with me for like 5 minutes, I'll keep this really quick. What I would like to do is, I would like to set up a couple of views that we can use to showcase the entire project just on a drawing sheet. Alright, so if you look back at the drawing sheet that we have created here, there's a kitchen plan, so it's really just the floor plans for the kitchen. You have an elevation, referenced A, elevation A. Then you have elevation B, and you have elevation C. So there's 3 elevation views that we use to showcase like kind of what's going up on each of the walls. So those are really easy to set up on a drawing sheet. All right, and what I'd like you to do is let's go ahead and use like that interior elevation sheet that already comes with the project. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go to the interior elevation and let's use this sheet of paper to prepare all of those different views and just kind of place them onto the sheet. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag and drop my first floor plans on there. It's saying that they're already on floor plan 1. Oh, yeah, they're there for me already. Alright, I take that back. Let's use first floor plan. So you already have those in place. So we have first floor plan. And on that set of plans, there's a rendering in place. You can delete the rendering, and you should actually, I think based on what you put into your project, already have everything set up and configured. So I think I just made your life easier by using the template file that I had for you. Alright, so you already have on first floor plan your first floor plan, which is the kitchen that you folks designed and built. If there's any other notes or annotation that you want to put on there, you certainly can. I would just like kind of check that and make sure that it's accurate as to the way that you have it built. Alright, first floor plan is right here. Alright, it's at a 1/2 inch equals 1 foot scale. Just position that so that it takes up the space like in the center of the paper on the top. Alright, aside from that, all of your elevations should already be on the view for you. What I was going to do was to show you how to bring these onto the sheet, but it looks like they're already there. Alright, so there's no real reason in reconstructing that or making you go back and do it. Alright, I will just kind of point out that making or creating elevation views is really easy. It's really just a matter of dragging them and dropping them onto a piece of paper. If you would like to go back in and activate each of them and add some color or something like that, you certainly may. Alright, although there's no real need or purpose to do that. The only thing that I like to do, I like to kind of like position or roll out my elevations the way that you would see them if you were standing in the kitchen and looking in the direction of the view that you would see, like kind of clockwise position all the way to the left, and then to the top, and then to the right. So just starting off with the view where you're looking at your refrigerator. Alright, so just kind of make sure that you have that one positioned all the way to the left. Then the next side you would see would be the bank of windows and the sink. And then the last one is going to be the range. So I would just kind of set them up in that sequence. So if you were looking, starting at the refrigerator side and then kind of rolling around clockwise in a clockwise direction looking at those elevations. Other than that, just make sure all of your elevation views are at the same scale. And then lastly, like you don't typically want these things just kind of thrown all over the sheet. Elevations, it is relatively important that you position elevations so that they share the same ground plane or they share the same horizontal line, basically. So the computer will find that for you automatically, and honestly, I think it's already set up for you. but I would like for you to make sure that you have that drawing sheet set up and configured if you could. All right, and then go ahead and just export this as a PDF and turn it in. If you have trouble with that, some people were having trouble printing PDFs. All right, if you have trouble printing a PDF, no harm, no foul. You can always just turn in the Revit file, but I am going to just like quickly double check and look at this drawing sheet just to make sure that you have this set up. All right, so if you turn in the entire Revit project and I look at your Revit project, I'm going to look at the 3D view. I'm also going to real quick look at your first floor floor plans. I want to see just that first floor drawing, first floor plan view drawing set up, and then I want to have those 3 elevation views across the bottom of the sheet. All right, and I think that is something that you guys can absolutely handle. So just let's go ahead and work towards that.